feeling extremely nauseous. How do you feel?
Stress.
My belly has definitely been dropping, as you can see. I don't feel like I'm nesting.
You're nesting.
It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Not the average girl from the video, and I may feel like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am queen.
Mama's out of breath. Hey loves, it's Lavishly Britt. Today marks week 35, day 6. This is my pregnancy week by week vlog. We're counting down to the days that we meet this baby. And again, for the new people here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And for my returning OGs, what's good? This is what I'm looking like today. My belly has definitely been dropping. As you can see, it's got just this totally different shape going on. I feel like I've been having Braxton Hicks minor contractions here and there, on and off, all day long. It's actually 4:40 p.m. right now. Sage is doing quiet time and my other daughter is gone with her dad. So I have about 20 minutes until I start cooking dinner, because I typically start cooking around 5, at the latest 5:30. That's typically my goal. There are some times that I might start dinner around 6. And today is a day where I could start a little bit later because it's gonna be a rather quick and easy meal that I'm making. I'm making meatballs with rice and probably some green beans and calling it a night because I am exhausted. I didn't vlog starting this morning because, for one, I was feeling extremely nauseous and I was super tired. Like, I was barely able to get up and get my daughter ready for school, breakfast made, her out the door on time. So that was my goal, and I was like, let me just focus on that. Like I told you in last week's vlog, this week is gonna be all about getting my birth area prepped. So if you don't know, I'm actually having a home birth. Now, I've been hearing from some people, they think I'm extremely crazy for going that route, but to each his own. At this point, after this delivery, if everything goes successfully, I would have had an hospital birth. That's actually a C-section. A birth center birth that was unmedicated and natural, and then hopefully a home birth that's also going to be unmedicated and natural, which means no interventions, no Pitocin, no somebody else rupturing my water, all of that. So this week will be really mainly preparing my birth area. So let me show you what I'm working with. My birth area, like I said, is going to be my bedroom. This is probably where I'm going to labor at. That's what this is looking like. This is my side of the bed, my pregnancy pillow. I got one out there in the living room because when I lay on the couch, I like to use that. I have this nightstand and my pregnancy ball right here. And then this is just, Noelle likes to make me little gifts, y'all, and she puts them over here in the corner. So I think what I'm going to start with is honestly just something simple, and it might be cleaning out my nightstand and just getting that together with things that make sense. Right now, we recently moved and, you know, things were kind of thrown around. So with that being said, it was just like, you know, I'll get to it when this time comes. And now that this time is here, it's like, all right, Britt, figure it out. So I'm gonna just wipe down, probably take everything out, organize it to what needs to be in this area and what doesn't, and like clear off my nightstand, clean it down so that way it's nice and clean, just in case I go into labor any day now, because that's what it's feeling like. Any day now I could go into labor. So yeah, while Sage is down for a quiet time and I have just a few minutes, I think I'm gonna spend the time doing that and getting that out the way. And I might even, I think I'm gonna sweep and mop in here. That way this area is just nice and clean and sanitized, because I know I kept saying all last week, oh, I'm gonna check out on my cart. Oh, I'm gonna check out on my cart. Y'all, I'm still putting stuff in my Amazon cart and other carts like Kite Baby, Lulu and Company. I think I'm even looking at Solely Baby, just for like baby clothes and things like that, because I had this bed last time, but this time I'm planning on doing a pregnancy cart. So I plan on getting one of those this week. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to just order one off of Amazon or Target, something like that. I want something that cute and kind of matches the vibe of my room, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm gonna work on all of that real quick. I won't finish it, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I don't finish it, because then that means I got wrapped up in this. Wasn't supposed to be wrapped up in this. So maybe I can start this, go get dinner started, come back and finish this. We'll see how all that goes. But in the meantime, make sure you're following me on all of my social media platforms at LavishlyBritt. If you want to be in the know of when this baby comes, I highly suggest that you follow me over on Instagram at LavishlyBritt. This is what my profile looks like as of now, and this is where you'll get the most up-to-date information, because most of the time when I'm ready to share, I'm going to Instagram to share first. Never know when you're gonna need a little sippy straw. All right, so as you can see, it really wasn't much going on in this, I guess you can say, top drawer. I just have these 3 acrylic containers. I love acrylic containers. That's something you will notice about me eventually. But I think I'm gonna put this in my nightstand, which is just my blood pressure monitor. I haven't been checking it regularly this pregnancy because my blood pressure hasn't been high. I've actually had the total opposite this time, and I've been dealing with low blood pressure, so I usually check it maybe like once a week. But since it's not something that I have to gravitate towards on a daily basis anymore, I'm just gonna tuck that away in there. In here, I think I'm going to keep some of my like not so healthy, but I need to grab quickly. So I'll probably throw a stash of gum in here. I actually just placed an Instacart order for some more gum. How ironic. This is, I mentioned this in, I think, my 2nd trimester video. My pill case. I've actually lost a few along the way. I'll find them. They'll come up, but I'm gonna put this in here just so my stuff is not all out and in the way. I don't like that. Keep a Sharpie in here because you just never know. It's not my favorite color, but we'll keep it moving. I think I also mentioned along the way that I've switched up my prenatals. So I stopped taking these vitamin C, so I'm gonna take these out, and I'm on week 36, just about basically. So I have to stop taking omega-3s. If I remember correctly, it has something to deal with the thinning of your blood, I believe. So I'm gonna take those out because it is time to rebuild my stash. I also stopped taking beetroot a few weeks ago, again, because my blood pressure was low, and this was something that was aiding in helping it go super low and was making me feel terrible. I might just finish this bottle out instead of pouring it into another. These are some tinctures. You're gonna see me with probably at least 2 more when I give birth, but I'm gonna put these in my nightstand as well. I never really used the papaya mint. I bought this as a precautionary thing of like nausea, so I'm gonna throw that in that basket. I honestly can't remember which chlorophyll one I'm supposed to be taking. I believe it's this one, but I'm gonna just put them all in here for now and not even worry about it. I'm taking blood builder because blood levels are low. This was the vitamin C. It's a liposomal. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I switched over to this around 26 weeks pregnant, I believe. So right around the beginning of my 3rd trimester to help with my iron levels. Also started adding in beef liver, and then my prenatals. Those are the same that I've been taking throughout this pregnancy. And vitamin D3, K2. I'm almost out of these, so I don't think I'm going to replace these when I run out and just keep going. Hopefully, I don't know. I have in the past had some health issues related specifically to my vitamin D. And this right here is the 2nd thing of prenatals. I wasn't sure which ones I was going to take this pregnancy, but I ended up going with the Rainbow Light one. So yeah, I'll just put that to the side. And then these are my calcium, magnesium pills that I need to be doing better at taking. I'm trying to make all this fit in this little compartment thing, and it almost does, but it doesn't. Gratitude journal. I do think that will come in handy, especially postpartum. I'm gonna need a moment to remember what I'm grateful for. Here's what it's currently looking like in here. This is just like my little stash of miscellaneous hand sanitizer, lip stuff. I need that close because I cannot stand chapped lips and that will irritate me all night. Yeah, that's what's in that drawer as of now. And then down here is just little simple things. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that some more. I know it's something that's efficient because this is my third time around, so I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. All right, so dinner is done. Hubby is actually on YouTube live right now. I just paused it so I can talk real quick because there's a lot of noise going on in here with kids and people cutting the grass and all of that. But this is what our dinner looks like. I made meatballs, green beans, and some rice. Like I said, I was keeping it real simple. My girls both said that the dinner is good, so we're happy about that. So I set them down and let them start eating, and I had to get off my feet for a moment to rest. So I just made my plate, and now I'm about to eat as they finish up their food, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it all in my tummy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all in your tummy. But anyways, about to eat. These little girls will not let me just talk because they got so much to say right now. So good morning. We made it to 36 weeks. I got up this morning. I made breakfast. Hubby took Noel to school. I'm just here and I'm like, okay, what can I do for the next 10 minutes that I have by myself in peace and quiet? And I decided I'm gonna go ahead and mop this room real quick. So hopefully by the time Hubby gets back, it'll be dry. Now that I've done my workout for the day of getting the bed made and mopping the floor, I think I'll go take me a nap. No, I can't because I got way too much to do. So I'm just gonna work on like dusting a few areas. I would love to get this box taken out. So on this side of my bed, before we moved, it was filled with a bunch of baby stuff. Yep, so it's empty, which I think I like that. So I'm thinking about using this again for that purpose. So with that being said, I'm gonna figure out what I can do. And Hubby just walked in, so actually I know exactly what I want. Babe, I have a honey, can you please do? I need you to get the bassinet from the baby's room for me, please.
Okay.
See, I did the right thing because super mom me would have been like, I'll just get it myself. I'm out of breath, but let me show you. I don't think I've shown y'all what the baby room looks like because it's a mess. So you might have seen this in my second trimester vlog. It's gotten worse. Not even gonna hold you. It definitely has. But these are some of like the baby shower gifts that we got that came in. So this is part of my to-do list this week. Depending on what today looks like, I might have Sage help me tidy this area up. She likes to clean, so I try to use that to my advantage. These are one of those things that I highly recommend. They're a little bit on the expensive side, but they come in handy, especially when you start doing floor time. They're easy to clean up. Floor time, tummy time, you know what I meant. Got one of these blooming baths because I had one of these for Sage, and I just find it easy because really I typically probably wash the baby in the sink anyway. I don't like using the tub thing as much as some other moms might, so I got this for the time being. Somebody already bought size 3. This is a baby carrier. I actually need some laundry detergent. I might actually try this one out and see how I like it. I heard Britt is not good, and let me be honest, I love the smell of it. It is like that traditional baby smell that just makes me happy. But I've heard it's not good, so I'm thinking about not using it this time around. I was actually looking at this company called Noodle and Boo, I think, to try out. Yeah, I put this on my baby registry. It was giving neutral, but now that I see it in person, it's very much giving girl. So I'm not gonna take this out until I know what I'm having, so that won't be something I decide on until after baby's here. This is a cute little basket that I believe my friend Alexa got us. It has some wipes. I haven't tried the Honest brand, so this is nice. A little jacket. Oh, this is so me. I wish so about this. But it's 12 months, so it's not a priority to be washed right now. Honestly, I'm only gonna worry about the 0 to 3 months. That's all I'll be using for the first 3 months of this baby's life. Some bottles. My kids did not take bottles, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'll probably just leave this in the room because I definitely know I won't be needing that anytime soon. But I'm always need some nursing pads. So yeah, this is my little stash right here of things that I can carry to our room. So not much, but it's enough to start off with. And that way, when I officially check out on my carts today, I'll know what I need and what I don't need.
It's actually fairly simple. It's called SNOO. Very simple to put together, take down. We had this one with our last child. It has this feature where it will like rock the baby to sleep, and it gets to the point where if you're trying to like wean the baby off of needing it, it'll kind of slowly rock less and less. I don't know, I guess new technology type stuff. My wife, I'm assuming, is nesting. Is that what this is happening?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm nesting.
You're nesting.
Am I?
Yep.
We're engaged with the snow.
That started thinking. Your ice cream, I feel like it hit my stomach.
Alright, you've accomplished all 7 weird pregnancy cravings. But before you say which you think is my favorite, I want y'all to comment down below. Which one was the weirdest to you? So it's been a few hours. I think I mentioned this earlier. I had to help hubby with the video. So we're done with that now. And while I was waiting for him to set up and everything, I was working on like my to-do list for the week, as well as things I need to order. So I first decided to start with my postpartum cart. That's mom only, and my post-birth cart, what I'm calling it for the time being, which is for me and baby, which will be bedside. It's probably better to call it bedside cart. But currently, I wanted to go to Target for some me time, but my husband is very much on protective daddy mode. And he's like, just order it for delivery, you know, you're pregnant, you're out of breath, you can't. Like, does he not realize that going to Target is just therapy, and I could use a little therapy session right now? Like, I need $1,000 shopping cart experience, and I'm putting it in the cart. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm trying to decide, should I go with the Willow or the LV portable breast pump? Because I want to get one. It's not mandatory that I have it before birth or anything, but it is something that I want. I do basically exclusively breastfeed. I like to pump for my own well-being, because I previously with my other 2 kids get super engorged super fast. It's painful, so I need something on hand, and I don't always want to go through the hassle of setting up the traditional pump. I'm thinking about getting the Spectra this time. I've never tried it, but I would like to really compare the two because I've heard such great things about the Spectra. So yeah, I really today want to prioritize making sure I get things ordered and they're on the way. So hopefully I can have what I need by Friday, Saturday, and this week will be a complete, because like I said, this week is priority of getting things set up, because after this week, baby could come. Because once the baby's here, I definitely won't be leaving. So that's kind of why I'm like, let me get out of this house. I love my house, but I want to get out. and have some alone time. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, I love my husband, I love my kids, but that is like a moment that I know you moms can relate. I know it. All right, y'all. Hubby won, but I made some homemade pizzas, and I'm about to have me a poppy. I'm watching TV, got my heating pad, got my laptop, got my phone, got my notepad. I got everything I need right here in this bed. Because let me not make it like my man is controlling me in that way. He's just looking out for the betterment of me and baby. Because I will admit I have been having like some moments of like, is labor about to come on? And I'm known for doing the most. So if it wasn't for people like my husband and some of my friends that are just like, sit down and chill, this baby might have already been born. All right, good morning, y'all. Today marks week 36, day 1, and I just want to put it out there that your girl finally checked out on her Amazon cart. Do you know how big of a deal that is? I checked out on Amazon. I checked out on Lulu and Company. I checked out on, but I have one more cart that's just waiting for me to check out this morning. Baby clothes from Kite Baby. I'm about to finish placing my Target order because some things I was like, oh, I'm gonna just order it from Amazon because I get the 15% off. Big butt. They was talking about they won't be here until like mid-October, and I was like, I'm talking prime, and if you can't do it now, I'm gonna get it somewhere else. Yeah, I'm really tired because I was up until about 12, so I've only gotten about 6 hours of sleep. My neck and my back is hurting real bad. But today should be a good day. I have my 36-week appointment today. Typically it would have been yesterday because my appointments usually fall on a Tuesday. Since I switched it to a home visit versus me going to the office, they had to move it back a day, which is totally fine with me. So I'll see them today as long as there are no births that they're currently at. They should let me know if there is. But yeah, I'm about to just sit here, look over my to-do list, check off some things because I actually ordered the things, and just go into that, you know? Okay. I don't like my robe to smell like food, so I put one on top of it so it kind of like covers me. Although today I was making stuff that wouldn't make me smell, so I didn't really have to do this step, but nonetheless, I don't want to burn up while I'm laying down. It's getting hard. It's getting hard to just maneuver and live. Oh my gosh, my back hurts so bad, it makes no sense. But I'm about to sit here, rest, watch some TV, order some things, chill out until it's time for me to probably get up and get ready for the day with my appointment and everything that I have going on. I would like to try to find some time to wash my hair today because I don't think I'm gonna have time tomorrow, and I need to like find an outfit or figure out really the vibe. I might work with what I got in my closet for this shoot on Friday. So there's been a few change of events. My midwife texted me asking me if she could come later because like her assistant, I believe she's testing to be a midwife as well, wanted to come with her, but she has a test this morning. So if I kept it at my original time, she wouldn't be able to come. And she typically is at all the appointments. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Plus it gave me time to like get some stuff done around the house. So I laid there for a while just relaxing. As you can see, I've gotten up, I've started moving around. I'm out of breath, but that's neither here nor there because right now I'm just going to fold some laundry. Sage is still asleep, but today she's looking much better. I don't see any puke in her bed as of now, from what I can tell on the camera. I was like, let me come in my closet because this is one of those things that I would love to get done before I give birth, but I know the chances of it happening is highly unlikely. But before I get to washing my other clothes and all of that, I wanted to like get this out the way. And if I get enough of this done, then I might even help hubby out and wash some of his clothes for him as well, because he's been doing a lot to like try to take the load off of me as much as possible, and I'm oh so grateful for that because I really need that grace right now. But yeah, my closet has been a mess since we moved in. Nothing new about that. Try to tidy up before people come because I don't like people being like in my space and it's not tidy. Like, it ain't gotta be super clean. I need my closet to be spick and span, everything put up exactly, but it'd be nice. And honestly, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes in here that I honestly probably could tackle in a day if I really just sit down and focus on it. I have so many other priorities. Like, I could technically be washing my hair, but that's not something I want to really start and have to get out the shower on. I just placed a Sephora order for delivery for today to replace some of my hair care items that needed to be replaced. And also, I want to get some content created this week. It's probably going to have to happen on Friday, most likely, or tomorrow. But like, I need some stuff clean so I can like properly record this content, if y'all get what I'm saying. So Sage is up. I've changed my clothes, looking very bummy, but we handled some more clothes, so I've got 2 loads washed already. She's about to eat her some breakfast.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because she just got up. So while she's eating breakfast, I'm going to be tidying up the kitchen. I just cleaned the kitchen, as y'all know. I'm cleaning the kitchen probably like every other day, every 2 days. All right, so let's get that started.
Okay.
Went and grabbed me and Sage a quick little lunch bite. It's not typically what we eat. We usually are eating at home, but I promised her that if she listened to mommy and she was good and she stayed in the playroom and watched TV and played with her toys while mommy cleaned, that I would go get her a cake pop. This is the promised cake pop that she gets to have after she eats her food. Good job today. My midwives are here.
So bright and cheery in here. Hello.
So this is who helped you come outside.
Yep. Saw your little tiny face first. You're tired.
Yes, but I can
Too
stop.
tired.
And then it was only one day that it was like in the back, and I was like, okay, that feels like a tension headache. But the other one had me a little concerned because I did have swelling. What was the swelling at my feet?
Okay. I want you to hydrate really, really well. Like, really focus on your water intake.
We were supposed to be doing a trip to Austin. Do you think that's okay, or
I would not go there.
not if you think
You
you're
are-
close?
Yeah. If
I'm
you're
ready to go.
feeling this, if you're feeling close, then don't go.
Yeah, I went and got another ultrasound. The baby was pulling at the umbilical cord. So she's like, but it's not wrapped around the neck. It was like right there in her face.
You look lower, don't you?
Okay. Let's see, so quiet for.
Yeah, I'm sure it's ages.
So this one is your GPS. So you'll take the stick, you'll go in about the finger or tampon. You'll swirl it around, and when you come out, it will come out and right past your rectum. Don't go in it, just right past it. And then some people ask all the time, do I just stick it in there? Would that be easier? They do at the doctor. They just swab your bottom and the side of the vagina.
All right, y'all. So midwife just left. Appointment went well. I did my GBS swab. I got my blood drawn, which should be my last time of my blood being drawn. They did let me know that they don't suggest I go to Austin this weekend, But we're gonna ultimately make that decision probably tomorrow after I get adjusted, because my chiropractor will let me know, like, if my sacrum has pushed out even more. They want me to make it to 36 and 3, 36 and 3, 36 and 4. Really, just make it to next week is really the goal. And if so, we'll be having this baby any moment after then. But yeah, I'm excited for everything, you know, to meet my baby, all of that. I've ordered everything. I've checked out on all of my carts. I do need to place one more order for one thing that I need. Well, one thing and a little extra, but other than that, everything will be good to go. Morning, currently 36 weeks and 2 days. The days are all becoming a blur. Today is going to be a good day. It's going to be a busy day. I'm getting an adjustment and a massage. But first thing first, I need to wash my hair. All of my packages are starting to arrive. Hubby, myself, and my midwives decided that it's probably best that I don't go to Austin this weekend because the pregnancy things are moving and grooving earlier than they've done typically in the past. But before I get to washing my hair, because tomorrow I do have a photo shoot, I would like to finish washing my hair at a decent time so I can hopefully squeeze in a little time to like go to the mall real quick with hubby to like look for some things for the photo shoot, because I have a vision. I actually made some mood boards and I'll probably show that to you all later of what those look like. But we're gonna get this hair washing process started. The house got like completely clean yesterday. I swept, I mopped. It smelled good in here. Like, I was so proud of that. I actually didn't feel as bad as I thought I was, so that's really giving me nesting energy, like that burst. Yeah, so I'm about to rig up a quick little breakfast of probably some oatmeal and some boiled eggs, and then wash my hair. I'm probably gonna take hubby's chair though, his outdoor chair, so I can sit down in the shower and wash my hair and not have swollen feet today. Although I get a massage and all that, so they can help with all of that. So somebody been drinking my Evolution Fresh. These, I buy the big thing for the house, like the Defense Up, because kids be having germs all the time. But this Tropical Passion, I be buying for just me. But lately, I feel like hubby been stealing them. I usually buy enough for the week. And why is this my last one? You can't be stealing from the pregnant lady, babe. I ate my breakfast and I'm finally ready to start on my hair. It is a mess. It is flaky. What I'm thinking about doing, granted my photo shoot's tomorrow, so I don't really have to worry about my hair being flaky if I use my usual combo of products. So I typically use all Pattern Beauty products up until the gel part of my washing goes. Granted, I said it like I've been wearing my hair in its natural state. If y'all haven't been following me on Instagram, I don't know what got into me this pregnancy, but I was like, you know what? Because I originally planned to be wearing 3 sets of braids essentially throughout my pregnancy, but I ended up changing my mind and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just rock my hair, my natural hair, because I know when this baby comes, oh, y'all ain't gonna see this hair for a minute. So yeah, so I've been trying to like find my new combos because I am no longer a product junkie. I just have no desire for that. And honestly, I'm kind of outside of that capacity of being able to maintain my hair the way I would really like in its natural state with all that I got going on. So I rinsed out the conditioner, put my leave-in conditioner, separated my hair, sectioned it, detangled it, and now it's in these little twists. Sage has been up for about an hour or so now, almost 2, and she woke up sick again. I'm gonna just take a little break real quick and go see what hubby thinks and how she's doing, and we'll reconvene in a second. Here's Sagey Poo. Say hi.
Hi.
So she says she's feeling okay, right?
Yeah.
Your tummy's not hurting right now? Okay. My chiropractor texted me and said that she finished up earlier than she thought she would. So she's on her way here to do my adjustment. So that was actually perfect for me to just go ahead and stop where I was at So right now I'm about to wrap my hair up real quick so it's just out the way. And I'm going to get this adjustment when she gets here. So many body pains, y'all.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's yours.
It's actually one of my like favorite turbans.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're wrapped up.
What's going on? I like your outfit today. I gotta put it on the side first. I don't have to leave them for too much longer. Yeah. Till next Tuesday.
So I just finished with my adjustment and I don't feel like nothing changed. Headache's still here. Sacrum still hurts. And I'm still pregnant. That hurt. But that pile of packages is starting to look crazy. Look at my little mountain. I think I have more stuff coming tomorrow. And then whenever the clothes and stuff get here, you know, that kind of comes at its own time. I'm not tracking none of that. These are the mandatory things. Good morning, y'all. We made it to Friday. It's currently 5:39 in the morning. Today's gonna be rough. I'm gonna need me a nap or two. But I'm up early so I can get my hair done, my makeup done, get everything packed for the shoot because I didn't have time to do it yesterday. Yesterday, hubby took me to Target so I can get the little last minute things. The shoot just came up quicker than expected. I didn't get time to prepare. But with that being said, I'm about to get ready. Honestly, my skin has been doing so good this pregnancy. I've not been wearing makeup. I'm really about to just do all the prep stuff. Ooh, I need to shave my legs. I'm so unprepared, but that's why I got up early. So my plan is do my skincare, do my hair, prep the rest of my body, do my makeup. So I got like 3 hours. We must take a sword break. I got through more than half of my hair, probably got about 1/4 of the hair left to go, but I need to go get Noella and get her ready for school. So I'm about to do that. It's 6:40. I need to finish my hair and get everything else going. My makeup, probably 10 minutes really, if I'm being honest. I've had somebody do my makeup before a few times, and the older I've gotten, the more I don't like when other people do it. Cause it's like, they be going way too dramatic for me. And I like, I'm very, when I say natural, like, I mean natural. Basically run up out the door. If I left right this second, I would get there at 9:55, but I still have to, yeah, hubby to load the stuff up in the car, but I got outfits together, couldn't finish my eyes in time, but I got my makeup that I need packed in here, so I'll do that. Our suitcase is packed. Gotta hit the pits real quick. Yeah, hubby just gets to show up and pose.
Yeah, what it is.
All right, so if we left now, I would get there at 9:59. I mean, hubby's driving, so he'll probably knock off a few minutes. depending on how focused he is. Well, we made it in the car. We're on our way. I'm about to finish my lashes in the car. It's like I said, I knew I wasn't gonna have time to get our outfits together, finish these lashes, because it's been a long time since I wore makeup. Did all of this, so I needed to give myself a little more time. So I got 45 minutes. Baby bump is secure. Ashy, but secure. That's okay. I got my lotion and stuff packed, so I'll handle all that when I'm there. Woo! Nice hands. We've made it. Makeup is alright, you know. We're gonna make it do what it do. I wanted to get some more before we were officially done with this pregnancy. Alright, not really sure if you can hear me, but we've made it. I'm about to get changed for the first look. This first look is very like whimsical, editorial. It's gonna take some work on my part, hubby, and the photographer's part, as far as when it comes to editing. But it really comes down to us posing properly in the shoot.
Bring it up to like his head. Yeah.
But we're done with the shoot, obviously. It went phenomenal, if you ask me. I'm excited to see these photos. She said she should be sending me the gallery this weekend. I'll be picking which ones I like for her to like do the final edits on. So I'm really excited about that. I'm glad I was able to squeeze this into my busy schedule. I've been running myself dry, but I told myself like after this week, I'm really gonna be chilling because my body, as well as my whole tribe, is like chill out. It's food. I get it? Yeah. Okay, now I can have my kiss. You didn't done yet. So it's been a few hours, and Sage has had a bath. The kids have had a bath. But before I wind down for the night, I want to go ahead and start opening up some of these boxes. Yeah. Hey, we're not a fighter, so nobody's going to do it. Mommy shares stuff in the room. You did it.
That is like a workout.
How do you feel?
Stress.
Stress. It's Sunday. I'm not in the best of mood right now, just being honest, but we move on. I had a rough night, still not feeling well, but things got to get done. I think what I'm going to do is just set up the basket that the birth workers will basically pull from. It makes the most sense to kind of just see how much of that I can fit in this to see if this will work before I place any more orders for anything else to be delivered. This thing right here is something that we already owned that was in our water closet, our bathroom. But since I'm about to be going through postpartum, I figured I would just take out the surplus and just put in my postpartum care items that I'll be needing in here. I just need to start getting my life together is what I'm basically trying to say. I don't want to deal with that right now. I'm actually go ahead and get a head start on this evening's things like cooking dinner and cleaning the kitchen, because I'd rather that be done ahead of time, and then I can work on that this evening when the kids are eating dinner and chilling. And today is October 1st. It's my due month. It's my baby due month. And I'm very much over being pregnant. My body hurts. This month is full of things to do. I need to clear off September and pop on October 1st. Honestly, my household cannot, and I repeat, cannot function without a calendar. I got this one made on Amazon. This is actually our second one. We had one at our previous house. And then I write notes for what's coming up for the next month so we don't forget, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm about to clean this off and work on things that are coming up. You have to sit still so you don't get your stuff dirty, okay? Dinner is done. I'm thinking about just go ahead and making me a plate and sitting down eating with Sage. It's 5 o'clock. This is typically the time that I'm starting dinner, but dinner's already done and I love it even more. Oh yeah, so my cart has been delivered. So after I eat, I'll probably put that together and continue to work on what we were working on earlier. But about to go spend some time with my Sagey Poo. So I'll check in with y'all later. Y'all, I'm being real lazy with how I'm setting this camera up. Because it's just getting too much. But I'm about to get my supplements together that I need to be taking. Because things have switched up because I am 36 weeks pregnant. Blood builder. I did check my results for my lab work for 36 weeks and I am still very much anemic. So I'm at risk of hemorrhaging if I understood all of that talk correctly. So I need to definitely make sure I'm not missing any days. I filled up one for this because this will have it has the morning and night sign on it, but I'm going to use this as breakfast and lunch. And then this one will be dinner because I have to take these things separate, or I can do breakfast, lunch, dinner. Either way, everything's broken up. And so these are mainly going to be my things that are for me being anemic. So to go over that, everything is here minus one thing that's something that I have to take out of the fridge, which is why I said breakfast and lunch, because I'll be here for dinner too. So lunch might be whatever. So I take these, which is the chlorophyll, 100 milligrams, but I take 2 in the AM, 2 in the PM. And then I take this liposomal vitamin C, also, which are 1,000 milligrams per serving. I take 2 in the AM, 2 in the PM. And then for my blood builder iron, I take 2 of these as well, 2 in the AM, 2 in the PM, every day. So now that I'm saying that out loud, I think I will stick with splitting it up. Otherwise, it might be too much of that real close. And then I'll take my other supplements that I'll be in here at lunchtime. And here I'm going to have a prenatal probiotic, just my regular prenatal vitamins, as well as my beef liver, then my calcium, magnesium, and then my chewable vitamin D3 plus K2. And that will be my lunch dosage. I think that is what's going to work best for me for these remaining few weeks. And then there's other little things that I need to take here and there. I actually have some tinctures in here. I just be buying stuff, y'all. They'll recommend it and I'll just buy it honestly, and I'll forget sometimes. what it was for. So I have Happy Womb, Happy Woman Tincture. I believe this was something they recommended because of the pain I was having in my stomach. This is Labor Prep Tincture, which I think I'm supposed to start taking now that I'm 36 weeks. This is Golden Glycerite. Couldn't even tell you, as it was time for me to start prepping for labor, and these little tablet things that melt under the tongue. I need to look up the right way to take these again because it's been a while, but I will get back on to doing that because I need to just really be on my stuff. If I'm being honest, I've been slipping on my supplements this entire pregnancy. Like the last go round, I didn't miss a day unless I was out of something. That was the only time you was gonna catch me slipping. But now I don't know what it is with this pregnancy. It's like, I don't know. And I'm trying to get myself out of it. That's all I can say. I just got this different energy, and it's not necessarily something that I'm proud of. It's just different. All right, now that that's done, I can easily fly through the rest of this. So I'm gonna just load this thing up with the rest of my supplements that I need to be taking during my lunchtime. All right, I am out the shower and my soak, and still not feeling the best. I don't know if y'all told y'all, but my cart thing got here, so I'll probably put that together tonight. But as far as organizing it, it's not happening tonight. Sure, it's not happening tonight. The way my vagina is feeling right now, it makes me want to crack this open and put one on because it hurts. I'm low-key thinking about highly considering that. And then this is something I'll need for labor as well. I have 2 types of disposable nursing pads. These are the type that I've used with my past 2 pregnancies, but I decided to order these Mom Cozy ones to try out. Yeah, just to see. I've been hearing a lot about Mom Cozy. Never heard of this brand with my previous 2 pregnancies, so I'm curious to see what they're about. I also bought 2 different lactation massagers, a Freedom Mom one and a Mom Cozy one. Colace, because you never know when you're gonna have to pop that, but I'll probably put this in my nightstand with the rest of my pills. A postpartum abdominal support binder that will probably go in the bedside. This is something I can start using now. What is a prepare to push perineal massage wand, and I also got the balm to go with that. I'll see if hubby will help me with that one of these nights, because you know this is something that I can use before birth, after birth, during labor. So I'll probably put this on the cart as well. This will go on the cart. This is the Haka silicone nasal aspirator. This is a swaddle. This is like something to breastfeed with. Don't know if this really needs to go in my postpartum cart because I'm gonna be in my room majority of the time. These are things that I got for breastfeeding therapy packs. So I got this that you can make cold or hot. So I'll probably mainly use this one for cold because I bought 2 packs of these heat the tip up instant heat breast warmers that I'll probably be using. But I'm thinking next week you'll see me officially set up the room for everything, and I think on top of this credenza type thing is where I'm gonna put all of the things that they would need to pull from. Because I'm pretty sure once I go into labor, some of the stuff would end up in the bathroom, some of it would be in here, but nonetheless, everybody would know where it's at and where to pull from. I just don't want to have to communicate anything in that moment. And I'll obviously walk my husband through all of this so he knows exactly where everything is and what it's for. It's self-explanatory. Once it's on the cart, that stuff is really for me. This stuff is for me, so he won't really need to be bothered with it either. So yeah, let me show you my cart. This is what it looks like. I'm about to put it together. That'll probably be the last thing I do tonight. And that'll be it for me. This right here is the nursing bras, my stuff, baby stuff that needs to be washed. And the thing next to it, this is like extra baby stuff that I can use, that I was talking about going into the cabinet. And then this is bedside things for the cart, this cart right here, as well as on top of my nightstand. And then this is my labor pile, peanut ball, stacks of towels, canvas cloths, all those little things, as well as my bouncing ball. I actually had a change of plans and decided I didn't feel like putting that cart together. So I'll either do it tomorrow or ask hubby to do it. But before we close out this video, I can't remember if I already went over the 36-week things. And today makes 36 weeks and 5 days. So I wanted to make sure I added that into this video. It says fetal kicks may actually feel more like a sliding motion now as baby begins to run out of room. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Still painful, but feels slightly different. Your baby's bones have been storing calcium and have become stronger, but they are still somewhat palleable. The flexibility helps the baby accommodate the limited diameter of the birth canal without injury. This little mock-up of a baby is just so odd to me. The bones on top of your baby's head have not fully fused. This allows some flexibility and give when your baby moves through the birth canal. Yep, we're just on our way to making it to 37 weeks. That is all for this week's weekly vlog. I'll be picking up tomorrow at 36 and 6. And we'll see what that week looks like for us. You know, I've already started working on my to-do list for next week. It is finally not as long as the rest of them have been. But like I told you, each week my to-do list should get smaller and smaller and smaller to the point that it's literally sleep, eat, and have this baby and survive. But yep, that is all for this video. As always, remember, you're popping, you're beautiful. Especially as pregnant mamas, we need to remind ourselves of that. And if you're postpartum as well, because that's a rough period too. But yep, as always, remember, you're popping, you're beautiful, and I love you. Bye.